Hold on. I have to send it to myself. But she got a lot of time to be online. She really should probably be calling Rain or something, I would think. Okay. Sharing a clip from my live. Clip it. Feel free to post it. Corey and Diamond. Okay, Corey and Diamond held a whole live going over every second of this because they lies and they beef that had nothing to do with me, but made me the center of they beef. Y'all know how my medical forensics paperwork. Wait, y'all know how y'all now have my medical forensics paperwork and the detective's number and the videos. I stand on every word of what I said, and y'all can drag me in my situation. I'm so numb right now in such a dark place. I don't care. Everything y'all said and did and lied about, stand on that shit. Y'all have dragged me every since I turned Corey down and wouldn't fuck with him. I've stood on my own against over 1,000 people for months. I know my heart. I know who have tried. I know who I have tried to be. I've never wavered to y'all bullying. If I make it through this pain, it will be because God wouldn't let fuck bitches like y'all where money and likes rule y'all world would take me out. I'm glad I stood against y'all and I wouldn't change it for the world. Y'all wanted to go over every. And then, but no, y'all don't be laughing at me reading like Bryson, goddamn it. This was very difficult to oh Lord, child, you got more? Man, y'all gotta change that. I can't what? Hold on.
I'm gonna send it to you, Auntie Kappa. Hold on, let me send it to you, bro. Shit is crazy, B. She bring up the whole essay and all that shit. She cussed my ass out. She was like, send it. She's like, hold on. She was like, send this shit to Corey. Fuck Corey. I was like, damn. She's like, fuck you, King. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
I got it, fam. It's coming through. Hold on. Man. She sent you this last night?
Man, it was a group message. It was me, friends with appetite. There's a
Wait a
lot of
minute. That's the same one. Is it a
yeah.
different one?
It's the same one, but it's long. That message is long as shit,
I
Auntie.
read the whole thing. Yeah, because she said at the end on God,
Yeah.
y'all wanted to go over every. Is there more after every?
Yeah. I gotta
Then
send it
get
to
that.
you.
I need that one.
All right, hold on. Let me
Then you
send
do
it.
a 4-page
Let
letter.
me send you a message real quick. Hold on, Auntie.
That shit hurt my eyes looking at it.
Yeah, I blew it up. My old ass eyes can't do all that. Okay, so Corey, she says since y'all have dragged me every since I turned Corey down and wouldn't fuck with him.
When she turned me down, and
Well, that's what she's saying. She turned
hold,
you down, boy.
when she want me to show the messages, but I'm not showing her.
She
When she
turned you
turned me
down.
down, when she turned me down,
She didn't put no date in there. She just said she turned
right?
you down.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
so I'm
why?
gonna be honest
Hold
with
up.
you, Corey. At this point, why won't you release them? What are you? I'm being honest with you. What
Because
you don't want people to?
I was told by Zoe don't do that shit no more. After the last motherfucker lied on me with some messages and I had to show some messages, Zoe say don't do that shit no more. So I ain't did it again. That's the God honest truth.
That's
If
right.
that's the case, then why are we here?
But she
Huh?
making you look like a pervert, Corey, like you've
All
been
right.
like stalking her and stuff. Cause she said that you
But
want.
how she making me look like a pervert when I'm the one
Cause
that
she
blocked
said
her?
y'all have dragged me ever since I turned Corey down and wouldn't fuck with him.
Okay, but she said, y'all, she called us the League of Villains. She done made her page private. I wish one of y'all niggas had a page and on her shit. The videos, she done made her page private so a nigga don't get the videos off of them. She got videos stalking and watching us. We don't watch this girl.
Corey, I can only go by what's sitting in front of me. And in front of me, she
What?
said, y'all have dragged me ever since I turned Corey down and wouldn't fuck with him.
Y'all
And
have
see now
dragged.
that part when
Who
she
is
say, hold on, let me say
y'all?
this. When she's saying y'all, yeah, she need to clarify who is y'all because I never
Mm-hmm.
drug her until she started talking shit to me.
Thank you.
And for no
You see what
reason.
I
And
mean?
nobody, to be honest, nobody did nothing to her until she did something, and
Something
people
to
fucking
yeah.
responded. So she keep acting
Right.
like people just out the blue, snapped off on her. No, this shit. When you went on every night, you went on this different tangent, a different drunk tangent. I'ma say it because that's what the fuck they were. And every night after you go on that drunk tangent, the next morning you want to replay the shit. You done recorded the shit, and now you want to replay it.
Right. And make it seem like somebody was fucking with you. That's the
And then
fucking
when they
problem.
respond to your shit, it's a problem. Now that's some bullshit.
That's called being a professional victim.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's
That's what
called.
listen, that's what T told me. T say she a professional victim. I'm not gonna lie. She say she crying wolf and using that shit, and she playing on my heartstrings. Girl, she can say what she want. I be that motherfucker since you rejected me, but I had your ass blocked. Cause I had your ass blocked. Let me hold on, man. I had your motherfucking ass blocked. You didn't have me blocked. I had you motherfucking blocked. And I been had your motherfucking ass blocked. So it was what it was. The last conversation we had, what they say? You blocked me because I didn't answer. That's fucked up.
But Corey,
I text you. Hold on. I
your
text you
people
and told
told you stop dealing with
hold
her,
on.
and you didn't listen to them.
Hold. Time out. Kappa. Read the date on that. Read the date.
Monday.
What day did it what day did it
It happened on Monday. It happened on Monday.
She been was blocked. So I called her reaching out trying to make sure she good. I called her reaching out to make sure she good. She called me and she was blocked on her regular phone. When she called me or whatever, she was blocked. She didn't text me. She didn't do nothing. I don't know. She was blocked. She couldn't get in touch with me. This shit right here, she called me from another number. I ain't never seen this number before. You see, it ain't no text thread here. That's
Big
all
bro,
that's there.
can I get a big box?
That's all that's there. So that just shows you I had her ass blocked. I wasn't fucking with her. I don't give a fuck what that motherfucker say. She can tell these niggas everything she want. That shit, King, you gotta shrink that
Yeah, you
bitch. You
got to
gotta.
crop that.
I'm
Yeah, you
trying
got to
to.
crop that.
Hold on.
So all this shit she wanna tell niggas and shit on here, I don't give a goddamn. Y'all
But
niggas believe what
but
the hell
Corey,
y'all
you
want.
listen. But listen, you dealing with this girl have put all your people in distress. Everybody you deal with have become a target. Now they getting attacked and getting 10-page letters sitting they DMs after they asked you to leave her alone. They asked you to leave her alone.
I'm done. I've been done
Okay.
for a little second now. I'm done.
I don't know how to fix this shit. Hey,
I'm
fine one.
done.
It's not fair.
I mean, but technically, and you ain't done because here we are today, and you probably done talking to her. But like Kappa just said, that continuance of the conversation has created this mess.
Hey,
All
can I
y'all
say
Because
this?
ass
y'all
was talking.
like right
She
now,
knew
Hold up.
but right
she
now,
knew
All
hold
he
y'all
was
on.
gonna
hold on, Cloud. You
Listen,
ain't
do you
gonna do
don't
that to
listen? There
me.
you go.
she
Cloud,
knew you
Hey,
was
Cloud,
gonna come running. She knew you was
hold
gonna
up.
come running when they said it's
Cloud,
urgent now. She
Cloud,
played you like a fiddle.
You ain't gonna do that to me, Cloud, because y'all
You
ass,
don't never let me finish. That's the problem. You always talking about what I'm not gonna do instead of you don't listen.
can I
Cloud,
send this
Like
message
right,
to
y'all
somebody
ass
that
was
can
see,
crop it for me?
when
y'all
I
ass,
said now we are in the situation where you are being blamed is using her situation for content when you from the message that you just showed, you're not the one that sent it out, and you're from what y'all told me earlier, you're not the one that went up on Diamond's panel and talked about it, but
mm-hmm.
you are the one being accused for using it as content, and you are the one being accused for talking about it.
I keep saying I don't want to even talk about that. I'm talking about all the other shit and why I'm calling her ass a liar. That ain't my fault. I'm calling her a
But
liar.
you ain't even got to that point yet.
I am. I did. I kind of did. Y'all ain't wasn't listening. That point with the liar shit. Me, Rick, her, Priscilla, and that boy was on the phone. While we was on the phone, she told us Diamond reached out to her. Come to find out, Diamond did not reach out to her. she reached out to Diamond with her number. That's what you was clocking over there the other day when they was on Rennie Live.
There she
Now,
lied. Dab
lied.
clocked that shit and they dropped Dab for that.
Right.
But I clocked it too on a different live. But my thing is, Corey, if she already played in your face before and your people telling you, the people that you rock with, that you know got your back, told you leave her alone, she dangerous, she this, she that, then why did you go running? Then why
you
did you
think
go running?
whoa. Didn't I just share y'all the live? Didn't I just share y'all the live?
I was sent the live too, and I was blocked. She had blocked me, and I was. But I just found out like a day before that I was unblocked because I was scrolling and happened to scroll into her live.
In preparation to set all y'all up. Don't y'all find that ironic that y'all was unblocked?
It was the live was shared to me as well, and I went in and I'm like, "What's going on?" And that's when I'm like, "What's going on?" Because it said emergency, and when I got in the live, Aries was in the live, and I'm like, "What's going on?" Because you couldn't hear nothing or see nothing when I came. But by the time I got in there, you couldn't hear nothing or see nothing. So then Aries was up in there trying to get a phone number, trying to figure out what her phone number was. And then Aries was like, if y'all got the phone number, we could just send it to the police and they can find it. And then Aries dropped. And then that's when Boyka got up there and then Boyka called her name. No, Boyka called her name. She answered and then she just ended the live.
That's what happened. But my part about her lying is about the phone call with Diamond.
Hold on, big bro.
I don't believe nothing else. I don't believe nothing else after that because I know you lied to me.
Dad, did you get the pictures? Dad.
I followed you back.
It ain't gonna let me put it up.
I followed you back, King. Let me go look. Did you send them to me?
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay, let me know. Corey, if your people told you, see, that's why I stay out of trouble. Because when my people tell me pull the back, I listen to them and I pull back. I'll be like, all right, you right. I might not do it right then and there, but I do it, because they seeing stuff I can't see. So if they think somebody playing in my face and it's a collective agreement, I'll be like, yep, all right, I'm going to chill out, y'all.
Capper. All these niggas that's telling you this shit, when I first went through that bullshit with her, Jaleese in the comments and Shauna in the comments. Shauna told him to leave me alone. He don't want to talk to her. They were steadily trying to make me talk to her. Everybody wanted me to fix shit.
No, when I wasn't trying to make you talk.
You was on her panel that morning. You didn't even know what was going on. But I wasn't trying to make
nobody talk to nobody.
Auntie
all they had was she keep making it about the essay. It's not about the essay. This is about you lying.
That's the backup. When stuff get too hot, everybody can rally around her and say they're attacking a victim. We told you that yesterday, Corey.
Right.
Diamond didn't come. That's the lamest excuse to try to call somebody out. And then that boy wanted Diamond to send a care package of what? Tumblers, headbands, and t-shirts. Well, what do you send somebody that tell you they've been assaulted? I would be insulted if you picked up a whole bunch of stuff at Dollar Tree or wherever. Not saying her stuff come from Dollar Tree, but you picked up a whole bunch of trash and mailed it to me after I told you I was assaulted. Like, what? Come on, man. Shit clear as day.
Do y'all want me to go deep? Because I can go deep. I can tell y'all what all this shit about.
Go deep.
Why you ain't did that? Why you... Bro, I'm about to drop out this box. Corey, you playing with me.
This is what he always do. This is the problem.
Because I be trying to be real and like y'all people will look at me as being diabolical with some bullshit.
Corey,
diabolical with some bullshit.
don't like you, it don't matter. You said you argued face up and down before we came over here to your live. You argued face up and
Okay,
down when she just tried to tell you that same shit, and you talking about you need to be heard. So nigga, if you need to be heard, what
because
the hell?
I
Be
don't, so,
heard.
some this shit her this her personal. This her personal. See, a motherfucker, you can tell a nigga shit. They don't mean I gotta be a dirty ass nigga though. So that what y'all saying?
No, what we're saying is,
Bruh, go deep, bruh.
if you, yeah, if you at this point, I don't know.
All right. So Priscilla asked,
I'm gonna say this: don't release her shit if you ain't gonna release your shit too. So whatever partake you did in this conversation, you need to make sure your shit is out there too.
I ain't got no part in it because I was always the listener on the goddamn
Yeah,
phone
so if
call.
you was talking about eating the groceries and all this other crazy stuff, you better be prepared for it to get dropped because it's gonna get
You
dropped.
Drop,
So
exactly.
I'm
drop
just
it,
letting you
He thought
know.
you
drop
was just
it,
trying to eat some
drop it.
ass.
Okay,
He
hold
thought you
on.
was some ass.
Only thing she could tell y'all is one day she was sitting on the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we was like getting to know each other talking. And because Van them had went after her about the how she be on camera and shit, I told her, I sent her a picture. I'm like, look how you sitting on camera with you know, she had one of her boobs kind of protruding. She told me to leave her alone, let her have fun. She, you know, that's her way of being on live and shit like that. Let her do her and shit like that. I ain't never said nothing else about it again to her. That's all. I sent her when we was talking. I sent her. It was a Facebook post, and it was like mood. It was two people on the couch hugged up. I sent it to her, and this was like towards the beginning of us fucking with each other and shit, talking. She went back on live. It was two people hugged up and shit, dude rubbing on her ass or whatever. Um, she went back on live and asked Charles and that boy if somebody said, "How do you tell somebody you feel creeped out if they seen you this?" I never sent her nothing else again. That's the God honest truth. But so I backed
Negro,
off.
you not finna speed past that.
We ain't got to speed past it. Hey, it is what it is. I'm a nigga.
Negro. She called you a creepy
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
nigga.
Right,
Bruh,
right. So
Herbert.
right, I never said nothing else again. What the fuck? The bullshit wasn't the creep
I
shit.
missed it. Say it again. I missed it.
Okay,
She called Corey a creepy nigga.
I I I sent her a Facebook link. Like it was the two people on the couch hugged up, dude rubbing ass. She went back. That was the first thing. She went back and asked Charles and that boy, if somebody sent you this, like feeling creeped out about it. When I found out she did that, I never sent her shit else again. What I sent her was after Pearl and Van was talking about her on my live. She was sitting on cam one day with her boob halfway hanging out. I sent her that goddamn picture, and I say, if you don't want them talking about you, why you sitting on cam like this? She's, oh, I'm just relaxing. I want to be in my own, you know, I want to have fun, do this. I said, okay, fine and dandy. I left it alone and shit like that. That's all. I ain't never sent her nothing else about what she do, how she do it, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. Like I say, you want to sit on the phone with me and hold conversations with me. But while you sitting on the phone holding conversations with me, I can't ask you what is this between us? Because why the fuck am I sitting on the phone? Like I told y'all, she got a rainbow of niggas numbers. So why the fuck you want to sit on the phone with me? Who the fuck? What makes you think I want to be on the phone with you, lovey dovey, and shit like this, talking about random shit, whatever the case may be, if it ain't shit going on? Now, let me go to what I'm talking about. Y'all see she got a cash app up. Dad, you know she was having car trouble. Rick knows she was having car trouble.
Let's
Y'all know
let
this,
let's why we know she was having car troubles, because this is the
huh?
part where I need y'all to be
Okay.
clear. I had no conversations with her on the back end,
Mm-hmm.
none whatsoever. Only conversation, Matt one. I had one. Let me take that back, and that was on the behalf of Rennie. And I keep making this very clear. I let Rennie know before I got in that phone call. I said, I'm only coming in here because of you, because you're going through something right now. If you don't need me to be in here, I will not come. Because I done already told y'all from the get go, I don't do the motherfucking back end shit. Because everything that happens on the back end on TikTok always comes to the front end.
Right.
So the only reason why I knew that she was going through anything when she was going through it was because it was said in a live. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck she was going through.
Okay. So now I'm gonna say this, right? I had a personal conversation with her. The young lady, car was breaking down. She was having trouble there. That's one financial issue. But the financial issue she talked to me about when she first moved where the fuck she stayed, she had a nigga that was staying there with her. They was supposed to be paying 50-50. The nigga stayed there for a month and bucked her ass. So she was in financial trouble. That's why she was clocking my pockets about what the fuck I was giving a Diamond, what I spent on Diamond Live. That's why when I played that video earlier and shit that I screen recorded, is because her ass was in financial motherfucking trouble. I knew this shit, but I wasn't. $100 you over here talking about you don't know what I spent. I don't care about what you spent. I just know it's more than 2 roses. Start counting my pockets. Shut up, nigga. You count your pockets. You don't went crazy. My pocket. Whatever. Did not get out my pocket. So she been counting my pockets for the longest. She worried about what I spend. She worried about what everybody else make. That's why when she used to tell y'all motherfucking ass she didn't want to be on messy talk, she used to like the mess. That's why she got mad at you when you dropped Boo Did 'em. She want me. You keep calling
Now
my
that
name.
part was at that point.
Y'all knew
So
it was all lies and bullshit.
okay.
I
So
knew.
me, when you bring me up, me knowing that she wanted to be a part of Messy Talk, I told y'all from the get go. When she did that shit that night, when me and you was talking about trying to tell her how to build her live, and we was talking about how I used to go live, and when me and my friends would go live, we would never go live at the same time. And then out the blue, she just started talking about HB and Nitra and people doing shit. And I'm like, I didn't even know she knew HB or Nitra. I didn't even know she had ever been on Nitra's panel. I didn't even know she had ever been on T-Tom's panel until all that shit came out. Until when her and T got into it, that was the first time I knew she was on T-Tom's panel. Then when y'all talked about that, T-Tom said that she was on Manny's panel. That's the first thing I knew about her. Only thing I know about Priscilla is whatever happens in a live. Other than that, I knew nothing about her life. I knew nothing about what the fuck she was going through. If she didn't talk about it on the live, I knew nothing about that. But the day where I dropped Boo Did 'em, I didn't even, at that time, I didn't even know that she was real. I kind of figured she wanted to be a part of Mixed Talk because she was dibbing and dabbing. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. When she got on Diamond's panel and said, I had 100 and something people in there, she kept saying that shit. At that moment, I knew now it's about money. Also, when she made the statement of, I blocked my money bag for Dad. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, slow up. You did what? I didn't tell you to block nobody. I don't even have Dr. Duchess blocked. So why the fuck would I tell you to block her?
Keep going.
I don't
Keep
block
going.
people that I don't block. And I said this again in they live. I don't block people that I'm gonna talk about because I want you to hear me talking about you. The fuck is the
Kappa.
point of me blocking you if I'm gonna talk about you?
Kappa. Can you see this? You see who picture that
Yeah.
is right there? This is a screenshot of her page. This. She got this posted on Diamond Live. What that say?
It
Don't go
says,
against.
don't
Don't
go against the
the
brotherhood. Corey
Corey
against
against.
a woman. Diabolical behavior Messy TikTok.
Y'all see that?
Who is the
So
Brotherhood? Is this from a black
me,
woman?
whoa. This is why I'm telling you, this shit deep. Y'all think I
That's
ain't
some
got no
white people stuff.
whoa. Y'all think I ain't got no motherfucking receipts. That's why when you didn't block me, but you set your page private, me, Rick, Dab, was Rennie, all of us. We were the fucking Brotherhood. The comment cousins, Jaleesa, Nisi, Big V. All of us are the Brotherhoods. The ones that get on the panel. We are the fucking Brotherhood. We the motherfucking Brotherhood. This is my second in command. That's my lieutenant up there. Like,
I am not the lieutenant. I told y'all that because you motherfuckers don't listen to me.
Hey,
I am not the lieutenant.
I told you this shit is deeper than what y'all motherfuckers know. It's deeper than what y'all know. She
It's
got a
deeper than
problem
what
with
you
what?
exactly. She got a
Yeah,
problem with you,
she
and
got
we
a
all
problem with
just
me.
caught motherfucking strays because of you.
But I ain't
Because
telling
you
her to go after y'all. She calling y'all the
refuse to stop
Brotherhood.
being foolish and dealing with somebody past their timeline in your life.
But you see what they doing now? They trying to say he a victim blamer. And I told you last night, Kappa, because I'm gonna go to the video and look it up to where I told you I don't want no parts of that shit. But that's the whole thing.
Yeah, but
She
your people
sits.
getting hung out to dry though, Corey. The
How
same
am I
people that's
hanging
trying to
people?
protect you. I'm
How am
just
I hanging
saying
them out to dry?
because you keep going, you went back and you dealt with it, and then it ended up dragging Diamond
Because
in
they
it, and the
pull
people that
hold up. My people pulled me into an essay that I seen. I
No,
heard.
don't say your
no,
I
people.
not
didn't
if
I
ask to
Rennie
go in
shared,
there.
yeah, I need you to be
not
clear
if
about
Rennie
that.
shared it to
Really
you.
pulled me into that
Yeah,
shit.
don't
So
say
why
your
you say your
people.
people?
Well,
Yeah,
I
don't say
call
your
her.
people.
I
Dad, get out
call.
of my head, child. Get out of my
I
head. I'm going
Well,
mute.
listen.
I was
I'm
with you
going mute.
on that one. Don't say your people because I didn't share it to no motherfucking body. Somebody shared it to me.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Rennie was my people's, but now Rennie over there listening because this fucked up. I ain't saying the shit didn't happen because I wasn't there. I didn't literally see it, but I heard it. And I'm not. What I'm calling her a lie on is when we were on the fucking phone and they told us Diamond hit her up. When they told us Diamond hit her up, okay, we were ears. Once she said Diamond hit me up and said I need to talk to y'all. So we listening. They said they got screenshots. I never asked for proof for the screenshot. None of that shit. Rick, I gotta throw you up under the bus real quick. You ready for the bus to hit you?
We
Me and Rick texts me and say I think she recording. I say I think so too. See, you can't release that audio if you did record us on the back end because it'll prove us right because we calling this shit out. So when she said Diamond hit her up, I was like, well, go on the morning show. Get your coins. They messy as fuck. They gonna want to hear the story. They gonna want to hear some shit. Go get your coins. Just go sit up there, play victim, because we were not accusing her of shit. We wasn't calling her a liar or none of that. We believed her story right then and there. I'm on with her. Oh yeah, if she go to the morning show, motherfuckers will pay to hear a bullshit ass story. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Y'all give people over there and shit like that. So my whole thing of it is we was just like the diamond bullshit. We didn't say nothing about it. That boy and Rennie went live the next morning. No, later that's when she showed the phone call shit for y'all. Diamond asked her would she stand on whatever. I don't know how that shit came about. I wasn't in Rennie live when that shit went on. Y'all might want to tell it. But that whole situation, she
So the time
showed.
she was in Rennie's
Go ahead.
live, the time she was in Rennie's live, Diamond was live as well. I was in Rennie's box with her. Diamond was live. Diamond, people in the comments was saying Diamond showing the messages. Diamond about to show the messages. So I'm assuming Diamond showing the messages. And people in the comments saying that, and she's reading the comments, and she like, well, what message she gonna show you? I got him. And then she was telling Rennie, she was like, tell her to show him, tell Diamond to show them. And I'm like, and I'm in the box, and I'm like, well, why Diamond gotta show him and you right here? You show him. So Diamond had showed it, and it said, and when Diamond was showing it, she was in the box, and she was like, Diamond reached out to me. People in the comments and Rennie's live was like, nah, the messages that Diamond showed showed you reached out to her. And her reaching out to Diamond was sending Diamond her number. That was the first message on that screenshot, was her sending Diamond her number.
Now,
So I was like,
about
so
to
that's
be
when
drunk.
I said, well, that me and Perry at the same time, we was like, well, you just said she reached out to you, and if you sending her your number, that's you reaching out to her, and that's when I was trying to say, there's no reason for her to reach out to you. But once you send her your number, now she has every reason to figure out why the fuck you sending her your number. That's what I was
and
trying to say.
Rennie dropped you, right?
And yeah, that's when no, not right then and there. I told Rennie, I was like,
Make
Rennie,
me big, Corey. I got it. Make me big.
Y'all make her big, cause my
I
hand.
got
Yeah.
it. The very first message on there is her sending the number.
How you got
Diamond got
this
all this
shit?
shit going on. You know,
Wait,
Kappa got everybody upset.
you already said it. You know I'm going.
I know the
You know they
llamas
said it.
get shit, but I know I'm talking about. You know what I was talking about, the investigation. So now,
Hold on,
with
before you go there. Hold on, Corey. So what I said was before she dropped me, because I was still trying to I was telling Rennie, I was like, because that's when then they got to saying that, I think she was saying it, or they was replaying the video. I don't remember who was saying it, but it was said that Diamond told Rennie, said that that's what it was. Rennie was like, you told me that Diamond told you to watch out for me, Corey, and that boy, and that Corey was sending Diamond videos about Rennie, I think, and Dr. Duchess was going back telling Diamond about Rennie. And I was like, what?
Too
And I
many
was like,
phone calls.
Rennie, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. You can't pay me to believe that Diamond is talking to Priscilla about Dr. Duchess. You can't pay me to believe that. And I was
Exactly.
trying to say,
All
I said,
she
I can
needed was
believe,
proof of a phone call. That's it. She just wanted proof of a phone call.
and
That was it.
that's what I said last night.
hold
I
on,
told
no,
her,
no, no, no. But see, that's the problem. The proof of the phone call ain't proof in the pudding when it come to me and Rick. You want to know why? Because Rick, what did they tell us on that phone call about that? Oh, the phone call with me, you, Priscilla, that boy, and Rennie. What did they tell us they had? Come on now, I need you guys to come off mute faster.
See, they had screenshots. Sorry, man. I've been drinking.
They got screenshots of Diamond reaching out to her first. So that's what a lie is. When I caught that shit yesterday, I jumped up on Diamond live and I'm like, hold on, Diamond. She say you reached out to her. Diamond say, hell no, I gotta be by messy talk, man. I gotta show y'all motherfuckers the screenshot. And that's what Diamond did. Diamond showed us the screenshot. I wish Diamond was here right now. She probably listening from the hallway, but she showed us the goddamn screenshots of where that girl reached out to her and sent that goddamn number. But go ahead, Dab, continue on.
no, but that's what me and Pickle was saying. And then that boy kept trying to say, that boy was like, what? Why does it matter? I'm like, that boy, why do you keep talking? I'm asking her, why do you keep talking? And then she said something else, and I was like, and I, if I'm, quote me if I'm wrong, I hope somebody got the video, but I think I brought up the message that she sent me on Wednesday night after I had my live. And I was like, I said, what you doing right now is not what you sent me in the messages. Like the message you sent me was saying that thank y'all, pretty much summed it up because I can't remember everything word for word. Thank y'all for not using my story, or thank y'all for having my back, or something to that effect, something like that. So then when all this shit going, that's why I was like, this ain't what it is. And then Rennie dropped me. She was like, if y'all ain't got nothing to do with this, I'm dropping everybody. And since she dropped me.
And see, that's what I'm saying with Rennie. It's like you only
Here's the
believe in
message to
what
King.
who is
Corey, look at the screen. Here's the message to King. This is the second part. Detail of my great to try to break me and make y'all disgusting human beings feel better. 500 people listen to y'all drug me to save face. Whether I'm here or not, y'all will not win in the end. So do what y'all want with this ish. Boyka, that boy, Aries, Rennie, Dr. D, and everyone else who stood against the fuckery. Pray y'all prosper. And thank you. I can never repay y'all money. Can't buy what you all did. Is she
Now,
talking about hurting herself?
I don't know. But see, they making it about an essay, and that's not what I ever made it about. I made it about you lying to us about this diamond
yeah, so
shit.
that's also what happened, because when I was trying to talk, that boy got to talking. After she dropped me at the box, that boy was like, y'all up here victim blaming, and y'all talking about she lying. We not even talking about that. And that's when I kept saying there's two things going on. There's the story of Rennie stealing the supporters, or going live while Diamond was live trying to steal her supporters, and then there's this SA thing, and y'all putting the two together. I'm gonna say me telling her that she was lying about that message was about her lying about that message. It had nothing to do with her essay. And the other thing was, I also asked her, why wouldn't you contact them instead of contacting Diamond? Because you say you contacted Diamond to ask her if the fallout was because of her. But you could have asked
Mm-hmm.
Rennie that, you could have asked Corey that, you could have asked Pickle that. Y'all all just had a fucking phone call. So I just found it weird that you chose Diamond to ask that question to, when you could have asked the people that you were saying that y'all fell out. You didn't want them to fall out because of you.
But
That didn't make
but
sense.
she knew
Here's
the
the next
fall.
one.
She
Here's the next one. And this is to King. And that's perfect. That's exactly why you hear I choose exactly who I needed. And let me start over. God damn, I'm 2 beers in. And that's perfect. That's exactly why you hear I choose exactly who I needed. I choose people who will stand on their own and make a decision. And then I choose King because I knew he would do the shit he do. I need y'all to understand what Rennie and that boy is fighting for, because they definitely gonna need y'all support. And that's y'all choice. And Friends with Attitudes, Rennie has always spoken highly of you, and you haven't disappointed yet. And I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put a warning, don't listen until you feel like you need to understand they fight. I'm so sorry, y'all. And the messages that I sent, don't worry, they were for Corey Minion, not y'all. And Boyka, why you fucking with these gullible people lying to them? It better be fucking lied to. And then the next thing underneath that is you have been removed from this group. Leave group chat. So she took King out the group chat.
right. That's what she always do. She'll say some shit, then she'll delete the group chat or whatever the case may be. She always been a manipulator like that, bruh. Man, listen, man. I don't even know what the fuck to say. Really, I'm lost for words
And I
here.
did. And I
So
did
then Corey,
tell.
go ahead,
No,
Dad.
I just said and I did say, ain't no victim blaming. I don't think, I was like, y'all need to leave that alone. Let that shit play out. If it happened, it didn't. Don't say y'all don't know. I don't believe. Don't do that. Just let that shit
But
play out.
I got a
okay, so
question.
Corey telling us that she always been like this. You already knew the play. Why did you go back and deal with her?
Because
That's the part I can't get past.
I was trying to see some goodness in the person.
Boy, you can't turn garbage into. Let me not. You can't listen. When somebody show you who they are the first time, you big old black ass nigga, believe them.
I didn't.
Believe them,
I didn't.
Corey.
I didn't even believe. I didn't. I didn't believe
God
nobody.
damn. Now you got everybody yoked up into this SA story.
Right.
I got a question.
People
But
gonna be chasing them for months talking about y'all done victim blamed everybody.
But that's why I said last night to you is what I'm looking at and what I'm dealing with. Like I don't look at it the way everybody want to look at it. I didn't accuse, but I'm being called an accuser today by Fatback with attitude because she steadily wanna say I'm accusing this girl of something I know I'm not.
Can you follow this along, no, Corey? If the young lady was able to manipulate you and you hella street smart, okay, you hella street smart and book smart. If she was able to manipulate you, could you understand that possibly she could be manipulating them too?
Yeah, I know she manipulate. She damn sure
Okay,
manipulating
then.
Rennie.
Then you got
She
your answer. So your beef ain't with friends with attitudes and all these other people. Your beef is with the person that brought you into this.
I
Now just
agree.
get yourself out
But
of
hold
it.
on, but hold on. My beef is with her because I know what she's doing. But see, even if my beef with her right now, knowing what she's doing, what's happening is she got in Rennie ear, and she made Rennie believe that I was going against Rennie. I never went against Rennie. I was speaking for me when I was on Diamond platform because I was wondering why I was being told like I'm doing this and that against them and shit like this. Chastity, they call us a clique. You see that brotherhood shit? They call us a clique and shit like this. These niggas over here, they went with the shit just joking around with it. I always said, nope, we not a clique, but I will jar back and forth every night and then and say, like I call Rick my second in command, I call down my lieutenant, fucking with people. But when the whole shit, when they go to doing that shit on live, I be like, nope, we ain't no motherfucking clique. Stop putting that label on us. But they still wanted to put that fucking label on us. I didn't like that shit. She was the first one that put that label on us. She did that shit. And that's why you see that shit. And that's why I took that screenshot. I know I wasn't stupid. There go my goddamn receipts. I got enough of receipts. I got a live goddamn witness right here. Even though his ass drunk. Now that's fucked up.
Hey.
Me too. Me too. I'm a little thrilled too.
I got a question. So, I seen the post of her crying and all that, and she didn't want her situation dragged on messy talk. But in that message to King, she praising the same people who sent it to the person that got it on messy talk. So I'm confused. Or
You'll
did that not
we'll
make
always
sense?
we'll always be confused. I don't know. I'm still lost.
No, she didn't want her situation to come to messy talk, right?
Hmm.
She said, y'all dragging me in this. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with this. But the people who sent the
She sent
live
it to
for
King to
Diamond
get
that
out
got
there.
her situation in messy talk is the same people she said in that message to King that stood on business. I'm confused.
Hmm.
She gaslighting the hell out of King. Y'all gonna find out after this all said and done. I'm gonna go sing a Negro spiritual hymn. I need to do
Oh, okay.
this. I need to do that. She gaslighting King. She's gaslighting. That's manipulation. Y'all, forgive me. I'm 2 beers in. That's manipulation 101.
Two
Soon
beers
as you're
in.
back up against the wall, you pick some people and then try to turn them into martyrs for your cause and make them believe that they doing a noble thing. And 9 times out of 10, those people are gonna be like, you know what? She needs to be protected. She feel like she got King ear, and then she kicked King out the group.
And
She
that's
wanted those,
literally what
she wanted
happened
those
today.
messages to be showed so that y'all could sit in this comment section and be like, look at how they dragging this great victim. That's why she keep reiterating her grape. She keep reiterating it. Look at how they doing her. That's wrong. They wrong. Corey wrong. Diamond wrong. Kappa wrong. Dab wrong. Pickle wrong. Y'all got
On
to see the
ground.
manipulation for what the manipulation is for. And
But
I
I
would tell
ain't.
that young lady to go get her some healing because she needs some healing or a couple of 40 ounces. I don't know.
Oh, this no. Don't offer her no
Somebody in the comments
alcohol.
said she wants to get paid because people getting coins off of her. What she said. Who getting coins off? It,
I told y'all don't
yeah,
send me shit.
These 39 coins ain't finna make or break me. I don't
Right.
know what type
that
of life
part.
she
Bro, I
living.
need a galaxy.
I got 39 coins, baby. It's costing me money at this point to be in
I've
this
been
live.
sending messages. Can I get a galaxy?
King, she playing you, bruh.
I don't give a fuck. That's your bitch. I don't give a fuck about her.
Uh,
I
uh,
mean, to be
Oh
honest,
shit.
That's
she
your
further,
bitch.
in my opinion, she further put herself in the middle of the shit that didn't have nothing to do with her when she inboxed Diamond.
I got a
right.
galaxy.
And that's what I was saying earlier on Friends Live. You
She put
claim
herself in that shit.
you didn't want your essay a part of it, but you opened it up to inbox Diamond. And when you had that conversation with Diamond, you could have just asked Diamond, hey, look, I was sexually assaulted. If that come up on your live, please don't let it happen. That's all you had to
Listen,
fucking say, and that shit would have
listen,
been deaded.
listen.
I saw
TikTok
the
101.
messages.
TikTok 101. If you don't want your it on TikTok, you don't talk to people from TikTok about your
That
ish.
part.
Yeah, facts.
Period.
That is true though, Corey.
I mean, even though that happened on live, right? Even though that happened on live, the people that shared it out, if they knew you and they knew that you would have wanted to keep that private, they wouldn't have never shared it out. They wouldn't have called over one of the biggest creators on Messy Talk. And then that boy goes live on Tuesday talking about Diamond Mercedes and rent got to be paid and all this other stuff. We heard it. We all heard it. So Monday you get assaulted. Monday evening you in Vessel Live turning up. Tuesday that boy is live. And if she's sending shit
No,
like
that
this
was
to
Wednesday. That was
he
Wednesday.
went live Wednesday.
Yeah, I think he
Okay.
didn't even, did he go
No,
live or was he in
he
Brandon's
no,
live?
he cussed them out. I think that was
Wednesday.
I thought it was Tuesday.
No, it was
no.
Wednesday because I was off work. It was
Hold on.
Wednesday
Ready now.
on
So
Rennie's live.
anyway, okay, so he and Rennie live going clipping off, kirking out, right? On Diamond.
I'll tell you
Thursday
when.
was a rest day. Friday is an all-day tour of victimhood and blaming. If she's sending them same type of messages to all of them men, listen, ladies, when these men say sometimes we ain't shit, because everything I just read was straight gaslighting. She alluding to saying basically I'm not gonna be here no more. So when it's all said and done, it's gonna be y'all fault for dragging me. That's what I read. I don't know
I
what
ain't
y'all read, but that's what I
I,
read.
I ain't gonna lie. I think she is that. I'm not gonna lie.
Not over no TikTok.
I ain't speaking on that one.
Not over no
I,
TikTok, dog. Because if that's how you are over TikTok and you on TikTok being diabolical, lying, and dragging people in the mess, you not built for this. You not built for this. That's the wrong move. You need to be over on
I
plant talk or crossword puzzle talk or knitting talk. This here ain't what you want if
that
your mental is all weak.
that was Wednesday. That was Wednesday. That boy cursed everybody out. I think
Yeah,
that
I
was
said it was Wednesday.
yeah. That was Wednesday. That boy cussed everybody out. Wednesday night, that boy and Priscilla went back. That Wednesday night was when Priscilla messaged Diamond. I think Thursday was the day of the phone call, and Friday morning, that boy and Rennie went live cussing Diamond out again. Cause that boy was
Well, you
like,
got to think
"Oh,
about it. That was it that morning. Wasn't was so it was Thursday night is when Diamond went live, and wasn't that
right,
boy apologizing to Diamond?
yes." He apologized, but what he say, "Fuck the apology," because she had. Cause I said on Diamond Live that they Rennie told Diamond what happened. Cause that's what Rennie said to me and stuff like that. She say I told Diamond why you was live, what happened to Priscilla. I went on a live and said it. And that's when Boyka supposed I really don't know what happened Monday. But that's what happened from Rennie own mouth to me. So when she told me that, that's what all I reiterated. Rennie told you what happened. Why, like, and that's what that boy got mad about because he, like, after I realized what Corey said, fuck her. Fuck the apology because Corey told you you knew Monday. A lot of people say Diamond heard it, she knew what went on. I don't know. I was in the mountains of West Virginia. I didn't speak to Diamond. And when I spoke to Diamond, I did not talk to Diamond about what happened. I spoke to Diamond about Tansy and her bullshit. So that was the whole thing. Y'all want to try to figure this shit out? It's like Scooby Doo mystery. I
Corey,
just want.
please put some distance between you and this young lady. Obviously, if what she's saying to King, like, first of all, that's traumatic to King, because if something really do happen, then he's gotten those
Mm-hmm.
messages. Now he's kicked out the group. You know what I'm saying? That's traumatic for him. And then now all your people is dragged into this mess. Just put some distance, man. Leave her blocked. Don't go over there. I wouldn't even respond. If you gonna set it out, set it all out, and either be done with it.
I'm good. I don't listen. When she lied to us about Diamond sending her a message, I was done. They told me to have a conversation with Rennie, but Rennie telling everybody I'm moving funny. I ain't trustworthy. That's all the shit Priscilla ever said to me and about me. If y'all
So when
got
I
her
told you to
page,
have a conversation with Rennie, when I told you to have a conversation with Rennie, all of this shit, all of this other shit, like the messages and all that, I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know
mm-hmm.
about the diamond message or her. I didn't know nothing about that when I told you and Rennie need to have the conversation. And I told you that on Thursday night. Friday morning is when I found out. Friday, was it morning or yesterday evening when I found out all the other shit. That's why
Okay,
now I'm with her. Leave it all alone.
but Rennie, no, but see, Dad, this is the thing. Rennie went live. Me, Rick, and what's her name? Nicole was on the live. We sitting up there on the panel. Rennie dropped Nicole and Rick. So I'm up there with Rennie. And she like, man, I feel like people moving funny and shit. I'm like, what you talking about? So she like, I think you moving funny. I say, how am I moving funny? Oh, you went over there on Diamond Live and you threw me up under the bus. I'm like, how I threw you up under the bus? You was like, oh, you don't take drops on your live, but Rennie do this. I ain't never said that shit on Diamond Live. So I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it was told to me that you were sending messages to Diamond on Instagram. I was in the shower area. So I told her when I get out the shower, I address that. Right? They was in Friends Live. Before I got in the shower, I put my page. I wasn't listening to the live. I was in the fucking shower. I put my page on Friends Live. When I got out the shower, I put my earpiece in my ear and I was listening to the live. And I said something in the live because I requested up, but I dropped down. I requested up, but I dropped down in the fucking comments because I did it by mistake. My phone was wet. Um, I end up going back up there because they were like, "How you gonna request up?" And then whatever. And Friends was up there talking shit, talking about you doing my girl wrong. If you fuck with my girl, you would talk to her on the back end. And I'm like, she came on live. She the one that's questioning my loyalty, and she want to see the messages saying I sent shit to Diamond. I got on Friends page that night. I got on Friends page that motherfucking night, and I'm moving my little tripod up a little bit. I gotta make sure it's stable and shit so it don't fall over. And big box my motherfucking self. Fuck, big box my damn self. Hey, I'm new to this. I ain't true to this. I'm new to this. Okay, I big box myself. Let me flip my camera around. And I went through my shit like this. All these, they was topics. I sent out my topics. I ain't sent shit about you. I scrolled through all this shit. These it be drops in here. None of this shit was about Rennie, right? So I went back to this section right here. This was Tuesday. You see what time that is? Anybody want to read?
No, well, that shit cloudy as hell.
Damn, man. Let me clean my fucking camera. Shit.
How you gonna yell at us
Hey, don't
because
get
your
mad at
camera
us,
dirty?
yeah. Don't get mad at us because your camera dirty. Please. Somebody read it.
I never
Caribbean read
referred
that
back.
shit.
What?
Nothing.
It say the girl got sexually assaulted while online yesterday morning. We got pulled into the live. We all heard it. So I went live to make sure everybody was good. And now this shit getting spun like somebody did something to you, which is far from the fucking truth. If it gets thrown back up in her face, it will be by the people that want to know what's happening. Wednesday, that was Tuesday morning. I ain't participating in Diamond Live. They dropped me that morning when I said I slapped Tansy. That shit say drop D Ray right there, right? This Wednesday, 2:15. You running with all they bullshit. Because that's when I was mad. Diamond said that they been clocking shit on me. So I wrote this to Diamond. I don't think Diamond ever even read none of this shit. It say you running with all they bullshit. And this shit fucked up. That man mad. You allowing the dragging of a SA. They told y'all what happened. We keep saying it, and this shit unfair. Mike was talking about ghosts. Tell me, did I even mention who the fuck was SA? Did I not am I not like I showed those messages. Rennie say I was sending messages to Diamond because she getting this shit from Priscilla. So Rennie is running with that narrative right now that I'm manipulating her to throw her up under the bus. I didn't tell Rennie to go live and talk shit. No, Boyka, I'm not going to sleep right now. You need your little homegirl manipulate.
Hey, boy, you better sit your ass down and got their comments before I block your ass.
I feel you, Boyka. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I know it's sensitive, but it's not me. I'm talking about how Rennie running around here with the bullshit right now. I really genuinely fuck with Rennie. I really fuck with Rennie. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm mad. Like I said, I was talking to her about my personal life. She say, "Oh, that shit ain't nothing. It ain't worth nothing." I ain't. A lot of people don't know what goes on with me. So it is what
And
it
that's
is.
the part of me when I was trying to tell y'all to talk it out. Because y'all said, when I said do the shit on the front end. When you said y'all had a genuine conversation, I say that.
Right. And I'm the one that keeps saying I'm close to this girl. I fuck with this girl. But she the one running with the narrative that Priscilla saying I manipulated some shit. She trying to say I tried to save face with Diamond. Do it sound like in the messages I'm not like I'm being like an ass kiss? Oh, Diamond, no, it's this, it's that. No, I'm telling Diamond, and
Kappa said, fuck this shit. She sleep. She's
right, because
Kappa said
it's
tomorrow be
bullshit. But read it in my tone. If you hear the messages, read it in my tone. Cause I
Not in
text
your
how I talk.
voice.
Yeah, Kappa
Right,
killed the motherfucker.
Nah, I'm on I'm beer number 2. I'm just sitting back. Boyka trying to do a lot of cleanup though. That's my question. Why you keep running in here trying to clean up?
Beat his ass, Kappa.
Why
I
he trying to
mean,
clean up?
I Man, that shit, I don't know. I ain't worried about it. Listen, they leave it alone. I ain't got shit to say about it. No, Boyka. Don't worry about it. Go talk to them. Please. Tell them to keep my name up out of it. Cause I don't I'm to the moon now. She tried to spin that shit. Rennie started with that shit today. Or whatever the case may be. Like, oh, you
Yeah,
dragging
that
this.
shit today was not on my bingo card, man. I
Right.
woke up this morning and
Mhm.
then we was watching the documentary, and then
Boyka,
I got out the live, and then this was not on my TikTok bingo card today. The shit that I heard was
cool Boyka right now. It's about I try to be I ain't trying to be manipulated. I'm trying to stay as far away from this fuck shit. I told Kappa that last night. I do not want to be a part of the victim blaming shit. And
so. Corey, do you got the clip where they saying you victim blaming, or have anybody said anything about it? Where you said the statement?
um, I will have to play my live from
Okay,
last
but he
night.
talking about he want to. Why you want to say something to Kappa?
Nah, I ain't finna
Oh
let
shit!
y'all go at it.
No,
Cap,
leave Kappa alone, Boyka.
Kappa, don't you want him on drag talk? Kappa, I know your ass ain't sleep like that.
He ain't sleeping. Kappa.